How's it going, guys? Welcome back to the channel, Pete's Carport, and in front of me is my 1963 Austin Healey Sprite, and in the background is my son Ethan, who really wanted to be in a video, and he also wanted to come hang out with me and try to build some things. So he's back there doing his cabinetry work and building up some stuff, and I'm going to be over here trying to put some racing stripes on the 63 Austin Healey. I talked about it at the end of the last video that I had ordered in some racing stripes. And now I'm just playing around with how I want them to go on there, what I'm looking for. I also realized I didn't order it long enough to get the back end of this. And this is Ethan. I told him he can be in the video today, so he'll be in the background having fun, and I'll be putting on these racing stripes. This is not going to be a tutorial video. I'm not even 100% sure exactly how I'm going to do it, and I'm just playing around with different ways of getting this thing to line up. And so what I've done is I took off the left side of this stripe because I decided I want to off-center this stripe and have the thick one and the thin one going down this side. So what I did was utilize the other stripe to give me a center point, and then I'm going to measure from there. So what I did was I measured the end of the hood here, got my center point, and measured the top of the hood there, got my center point, and then I'm just going to measure over probably 7 inches. That's about where I'm at right now, and lay this thing down. Now, traditionally, a lot of people just lay it down, those that are really good with this vinyl. I'm probably going to put some soap down so I can kind of slide it, shimmy it, and get it straight. We're just going to see how it looks. I'm still going to have to order in another sheet of this so I can finish off the back. And I might do something down these lower sides. So I've seen a few different cars that look really good. And I think it's going to come out really good just based on what I'm seeing right now. So let's get started. I'm going to show you guys how everything comes out, fill you in as I go, and kind of let you know if I run into any problems. So let's get going.
Entombed in my mind, can't seem to break away. Lost in time, thinking about better days. Do you ever get used to the pain? 'Cause I don't know if I can do this again. Now you got me wondering why you let me die alone inside. I died for you, I cried for you, I tried for you. Tell me why you left me bleeding. I died for you, I cried for you, I tried for you. Tell me why you left me cried for you, I tried for you. Tell me why you left me bleeding. I died for you, I cried for you, I tried for you. Tell me why you left me
So guys, I wanted to go ahead and fill you in, but like I said, this is not a tutorial video. I'm gonna make mistakes. My methods are not that great, and what I'm doing may not be exactly how you should do it, but I gotta say, this is coming out really, really good, and I'm very, very shocked at how easy it has been to lay this down. Now, with that said, the one time I had a big issue on this strip here, I got a ton of bubbles because I tried to lay it down dry or with very, very little soap on there, and it just bubbled up. I don't know why. I wasn't able to squeegee it out. I don't know if you can tell in the video, but I ripped it up, and I got very lucky I didn't peel up a lot of the paint, because in some of the other areas when I was trying to peel up and relay, if I had a bubble, I was peeling up the paint. Now, with that said, there was one other thing I wanted to fill you in on. A lot of you guys are going to say, why didn't you prep the surface, use alcohol or some sort of wax and grease remover? Well, I actually did. I did not use any alcohol, but I did wash the entire car down, or at least the area that we laid this down, with the Avalon King Prep shampoo. And this is a grease and wax remover, works just like any of the other ones out there. So I did do that. Now, I probably should have wiped it down with alcohol, but I couldn't find any at the store the day I decided to do this, and I felt like this would be adequate. But I do recommend using alcohol because that will really clean the surface down, and that's what I've used in the past. So let's go ahead and finish this off, and then I'll do a walk around and we can take a look at everything. Well, guys, that about wraps it up. I'll do another walk around so you guys can see how everything came out. And I learned a lot on this video, and I hope you guys did too. Now, if you've never done this before, obviously do a little more research. This is not a tutorial video, but my technique did work. It came out really, really well for me, and I am very happy with it. It is not perfect by any means. This car has a lot of imperfections in it, but considering all those imperfections, this came out pretty flat and straight. This section I just did, and I'm not happy with it, so I am going to redo it. It's slightly angled there because of the cut around the windshield wiper. But other than that, the stripes came out pretty good. And the only thing I really measured out was this first stripe here, and everything else was just eyeballed. And if you guys saw how I came up with doing the back here, is I laid a stick down through the window here, and I was able to kind of line it up. And it may not be perfect, but for me, I like it. I think it came out really, really good, and I'm very, very happy. And I am so happy I pulled this off and redid it, because there's almost no bubbles. So that soap technique works. It works for me. I'm able to squeegee it out. You do need to use some sort of air or heat gun, or let it sit out in the sun, because you need to let that soap dry out. Be very cautious if you're using a heat gun, because I did mess up a couple of things here. It kind of bubbled up a little bit in there, and I may redo this too. I don't have enough to redo this and that, but I'm not too unhappy with that. Other than that, guys, let me know in the comments what you think. I think it looks really, really good. And really up next is blacking out these. So this is just primer. If you guys didn't see the last video around all the pieces, I'm going to actually black out as much of the chrome as I can and kind of get that rat rod look, like I said. And this is going to be all done in a satin black. So this is all just flat black primer on here. So I'm going to satin black all this, clear coat it, and just get it like looking like a fun little race car. So like something you'd see in the 60s. Once again, let me know in the comments, guys, what you think and any ideas you might have. You guys have an awesome day, a blessed week, and I'll catch you on the next video.